Welcome to another high desert adventure in Arizona. If you can see way up there on the side of the hill, that's our target up there. It's a hilltop ruin that I found on Google Earth. Should be a great adventure. It's a pretty high climb. It's about 600 feet in elevation from here. So I'll get back to you when I find something. A little bit of wildlife up here in front of us, the locals. Okay, we've hiked quite a ways. I think you can see our target up there. Oh, there's a huge wall. I can't wait to get up there. Climbing up the side of this butte, trying to get up to this ruin. It's pretty steep. Okay, so the first big ruin that we've come to, this room here, wall at least 6 feet tall on the outside. They're usually bigger on the inside. I can't see over the wall, but maybe I can give you a lift. I can see the wall on the back side. Looks like a pretty good sized room. Maybe 15 feet by 15 feet. So we're gonna try to enter right here where the wall has fallen down. Oh yeah, very cool. There's another wall starting right there, curving around. So this is that wall. It's probably 5 feet tall, 4.5 feet tall. It's pretty wide. You can see there's big rocks on the outside, filling in the inside with little rocks to make everything more stable. This wall goes all the way around in a semicircle and then goes up at an angle here. There's obviously were some walls up in there, and you can see the top of the wall there. So this is really cool. Okay, this is room number 2. Okay, there we go. We're making the ascent to the top. It's mostly the natural basalt rocks. Right here, there's a few of the sandstone. I don't know if this was originally the entrance. There are probably ladders here if it was. Right. I just came up through this section here. Oh, and my breath was taken away when I saw the inside of this ruin. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I think now is a good time for a shout out to the POV channel, the Desert Drifter, and the Trek Planner for the inspiration to get out and do this. I doubt my channel will do as well as theirs, but that's not really why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I love it and I truly want to bring my joy to others. I would like to remind anyone that does decide to go and visit these places to be very careful. The desert is not a forgiving place. Also, please be respectful of any artifact or ruin that you may find. These are significant historic sites and items and should be treated as such. This is an amazing ruin. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms big tall wall back there with almost like a hallway going between all the rooms. There actually might be another room right behind me that's fallen down. And there's numerous rooms and dwellings down below. And we'll check them all out, make sure that we have video of every one of those. Hopefully the drone footage came out. It's an amazing spot. So all of this yellowish stone was all mined from around this area, and there's actually working sandstone mines right in this area also. They're mining the same stone that the natives did hundreds if not thousands of years ago. Pretty amazing. But all of this was mined down in the valley and brought up here. So hopefully you're enjoying this adventure, and I'll get back to you when we find something else. Kind of an interesting little room here. Comes off into this hallway type of thing. Small room here, small room beyond. Here, another room. Obviously the wall has caved in out the outer side. There were walls all the way around here. So on the back side, you can see this big giant room. Might have been a dwelling, might have been part of this fortress. There's another wall over there. I haven't been there yet, but on the way down we'll visit them on the ground, but we'll probably get some drone footage anyways. Okay, we're going around the back side of this ruin to see if we can see those big massive walls that we saw from the top. Pretty amazing. They're very thick walls, and they blend in with the basalt that the top this whole spire is made out of. So I'll catch you on the other side so we don't fall off this mountain. Here's the first room that we found. This is on the west side. Looks like it may be a couple rooms. There's a wall here coming across and another wall down below. It's a very nice semicircle or full circle room. It might have extended up into there. But using a big chunk of natural ledge as one of the walls. So I'm gonna lean over. I don't see an easy way in, but there's the wall. That's pretty amazing. Wow. I'll try to get a picture from the other side so you can see it. Here are these big, massively wide walls that we saw from above. I'm going to climb up on this boulder and see if you can see how thick these walls are. All of that rubble fell down from above. You can still see the walls up there. If you add all of this to those walls must have been impressively tall. So this here is an interesting dwelling. It's dug into the bank, so you can see above it's all flat up there. And then it looks like it was open in the front, although the walls have fallen down a lot. There's a lot of flat rocks inside, which maybe there was a roof on this. I don't know. Actually looks like this might have been a window or ventilation to this room. It's definitely an opening right there that's built in. Well, it's amazing anyways. So now I will attempt to show you the layout of the ruin. It's actually quite extensive, with 7 rooms up on top of the butte, including a round room that I'm calling a granary or storage. Then there are at least 7 ground level rooms, including 1 separate granary. The first wall that I'll highlight in yellow is the butte top outer wall. Then I'll also highlight what I think the inside of the fort looked like. Then finally in green, I'll show you what I think the ground level room layout looked like. A lot of my viewers ask how I find ruins on Google Earth. So the idea is that you zoom in pretty close and you can still have a clear view, and then you just scroll around to likely areas and you find either different colors that are not expected, or you look for straight line shadows, and those straight line shadows a lot of times can become no walls because the light's coming in at an angle. So this is what this ruin looked like on Google Earth. That was an amazing ruin. I hope you enjoyed this week's adventure. I know I did. Hopefully you can join me next week on another high desert adventure in Arizona. Anyways, goodbye.